yang 4. Dia bahaya.
Weh, dah 145 dozi. Weh, bapak ah. Ya, subscriber naik. Ya.
Aku faham.
Dengar suara korang tu. Ya. Tak, aku tak tahu. Cuba korang cakap ya.
Ya, cuba aku buka.
Hello.
Saya apa yang saya tak awak.
Saya terlalu handsome. Saya hari ini saya akan ceritakan satu game. Bernama entahlah.
Dengar, Mat. Baik. Aku dah off bodoh suara tu. Tak tahu macam mana boleh dengar kak. Tak apa.
Semua saya.
Kata apa? We are stronger than family.
Yes. Stronger than family.
Family konon. Ohana konon. Sampah belaka semua tu.
In the jungle.
Tiba-tiba in the jungle kau monyet duduk sorang-sorang. Kita manusia. Kau ni kalau nak nyanyi pun Zee, santai je. Dia kena ada chorus dia. Awim bawi. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Tak tahu. Kau tahu aku tak
anak siapa pula?
We're looking for the great Lucina yokai.
Mana kau tahu? Tanyalah tu.
Yokai tu anak siapa? Aku tak kenal. Oi, nanya Pak Karim,
It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants.
Asal tak nampak
One time, the great Lucina yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other time, it pushed my dad into the river. Sounds like a naughty little monster.
Balik.
Abang gemuk bisa.
Member tadi aku boleh screenshot dia tadi.
My dad said that the great Lucina yokai likes to play
Sabar, aku recalling, aku masih balik. Sabar, dekat ni.
So all we need to do is
Bubble.
chase it
Alah.
around. Then we can come out and play whenever we want. Didn't even say anything. So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest. Yeah. So
Tak, tadi aku dah tekan weapon dan dia pergi tumbuk apa benda sial. Aku dah tekan weapon tu, dia pergi tumbuk sial.
Semua kau sudah damage ya.
Dan kau tu botak. Bila kau botak, kau One Punch Man.
yeah, Hyman feels like the
Saya
great
tamat tu.
Lucina yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world.
Apa ya tu? Kau mana kau pandai yang kau betul-betul pandai? Zero power siap tu.
We should tell them so they don't waste all their time looking for it. Oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go looking for the great Lucina yokai, alright? Because it isn't real. Huh? No way. Impossible. My dad wouldn't lie to me. Your folks are just worried about
Trust
it.
so
They don't want you to learn
hard.
because it's too dangerous. That's not true.
You know, in the people talk too
We told her all about the great Lucina
much.
yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to chase it away instead.
Zee, mana intro aku?
For ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today
Aku rembat budak ni meninggal. Boy.
Yoimiya plays with us
Zero
and tells
mana?
us stories all the time.
Apa benda?
She wouldn't tell
Intro
a
aku
lie.
mana?
Dalam game. Buatlah sendiri.
Oh, cibet kau buang
Let's get
admin
out
kau
of
pun
here and
tahu
go
rasanya.
find Yoimiya.
Follow.
Not very well. But Paimon was only trying to look out for them. Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with this? Let's follow the kids and see what's going on.
Macam mana? Friends are bad.
Kalau otak ke. Cuba korang bercakap balik, oi. Oi, cakap. Aku nak test. So korang dengar balik tak dekat YouTube ni? Tak dengar dah. Bising ni kerja kan. Apa ni? Jangan apa ni? Otak dia. Nasi aku dah mute party. Bodoh. Sas. Aku ada lagu untuk Zero, tapi Zero tak suka lagu ni. Sebab dia pernah nyanyi lagu ni dekat ex dia. Kepala bapak. Di bawah batu nisan kini telah ku sandarkan. Tengok tukar topi. Alah, pantik betul panggil budak ni. Tengok dia tukar ya, Mat.
Harap, guys, don't be so down. She was only joking back there.
Kampret tu budak ni.
How could the great Mujina yokai not exist, huh? But we've never seen it for ourselves.
Suzak.
That's
Aku nak
because the
sebut
great
nama dia.
Mujina yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? Discouraged. So, remember to come and pick up your weapons from me before then, okay? No matter how powerful the great Mujina yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it off no problem. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient.
Oh, yeah, hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now.
Oh, thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon. Sure thing, we'll do. Take care.
Guys, siapa yang baru masuk ni guys, sorry lah korang perlukan internet yang kuat sikit ya. Sebab sampai kat PC aku ni slow. Sebab wifi aku guna untuk semua kot.
So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries though, I'm not blaming you. The great Mujina yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time. But
La
when the
la
kids asked
la
me
la
about it,
la
I
la
didn't want to
la
break it to
la
them.
la.
I just told them that it looks cute.
Where's
it
my
lets us play
admin?
pranks,
I will
doesn't hurt people.
remember them.
So, I guess now the kids' impression of the great Mujina yokai is mostly
Manage
influenced by me.
moderator.
So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
Zero. Fizzy.
Maybe so. In any
Alah, alasan tak sengaja.
just wanted to stop the kids from saying that all the time. But they could have easily
Takkan,
had other reasons
tak
to.
logik. Engkau spend kat situ kot terang-terang kau boleh untuk dapat ayaka. Habis kau minta
Who knows? I might be doing more harm than good.
simpan je lah. Sebab banner akan datang, banner Syah lagi kan. Kalau Zero cakap itu, aku lupa lah.
That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The
fire diamond that spins around and shoots
Eloy.
out all the colors of the rainbow? Or
Eloy.
the spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland?
Eloy. Baik kau sebut aluminium.
I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone came up to me and started telling me to stop being so stupid, they don't exist, I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying. Right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So it's not up to anyone else to tell me what's what. The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. Kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing. If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim tales of the Vision Hunt decree? I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure.
Apa barang in the mountain? Orang in the jungle, the mighty jungle.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Harap fireworks show is just around the corner, and there's still a lot of things to get ready.
Ayaka.
Kaganohara fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma. Oh, on the subject,
banyak sangat
are you
komen ni.
busy these days?
Terkejut aku.
If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you.
Ya guys, kita reply komen je.
In
Aku
that
tak sangka
case,
lah aku ada
come
komen
with
kat
me to
video aku.
Naganohara. We'll go see my boss. There's still a few fireworks to finish off before the show. Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about.
Lah buat klik-klik kelakor macam ni
One of
aku
them
nak
have
pas
bad
tu buat satu
endings,
video
though.
kempok.
Like the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that
Guys,
way.
kita sorry lah ter-AFK sikit tadi. Ter-AFK. Hobi lah ter-AFK je. Okay, ni zoom out. Zoom in tu. Okay, dekat mana? Situ. Sini, sana. Sini lah. Aku skip halkum kot lagi yang. Sheesh. Kepada yang korang ingat aku cakap sorang-sorang, sebenarnya kalau korang tengok awal-awal ada je kawan-kawan aku ni. Tapi aku buat yang party tu tak ada sebab dia main game lain guys. Kalau dia main Genshin tak apa lah aku buka. Kita tengok. Wow! Ya. Pakak. Mana pakai mic? Mana pakai mic? Hai. Phone audio. Huh? Click audio.
Don't you worry. Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
No, Pops! The materials! The raw materials for making fireworks!
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh, the materials!
Yes, the materials! Sorry, Paimon got all excited because you finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them, okay, Pops?
Of course! Leave it to me!
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pops something. That's my Pops. He's a good person, all right. Everyone around here respects him. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully. When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So, I told my Pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day.
Huh? Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the materials still haven't arrived. We need to think of an alternative.
Yoimiya? Is that you?
Ah! Oh, you scared me there! I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak.
Sorry.
Hold on. I'm coming over. No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan. We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
An arrest warrant?
Shh! Keep it down! We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. Him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again. Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary. If things are this bad, couldn't you have just not come back in the first place?
Well... There's something I felt I had to do. But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganohara's.
Little piece of paper?
Slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Wow! That is so awesome!
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. I would have thought that things would turn out the—
They'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
All right, well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long.
All right, I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage?
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the Kanjo Commission.
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help to Sakujiro. I just wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him. I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself, and then you can come meet me back at the house later. Oh, cool! Then let's start with Sakujiro's boat. We can chat along the way. Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
He saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started
Thank you for helping. I wish I was.
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited? Because... Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah! You could say we're all in the same boat here!
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryo Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
I understand. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time, so just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
That's a long story, actually. Where do I start? Maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here.
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. It's killing me. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials. It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
So, what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go boom! And then seeing all the lights and colors and... What I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine. Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So, when I'm in the mood and I've got a lot to say, I just have to get all out there in one go and leave no regrets. Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people that I know.
Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
Please speak to President Song. I'm just a helper.
Welcome to Bantan Sangha Detective Agency. What will you have me solve?
Here we are.
Must have her reasons.
Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoimiya, there you are. I thought you might show up. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you. It'll definitely be enough.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute materials. I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones need... It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows? He probably would have run away by now.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Always.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Your father must be very proud of you. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no you don't. That's out of the question.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
There's no convincing you, is there? All right then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally do any favor they ask me to. When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a fireworks store. We do fireworks. But they don't always listen, so it can't be helped. But also, it's not really a big deal. Anyway, we've got all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
To the characters. Surely it would be more interesting for the protagonist to discover their story tonight.
Welcome to Bantan Sangha Detective Agency. What will you have me solve?
Hajime! Mr. Aminoma, it's me!
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
No worry. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that could be a problem. Some worries. How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make, if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, it will show in the blade that is forged. If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed in disrupting his concentration.
But this is a special circumstance, surely! The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner!
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master, you mean you'll do the work personally?
Is that so surprising? It is, after all, the only option.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. This I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryunosuke for all the business he has given me. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not rush everything at the last minute.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never be enough. Excuse me. I will be back shortly.
Wow, Mr. Amenoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grains! It's beautiful! I'm at a loss for words. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life. They are impossible for me to forget.
So, have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time already?
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the Hajime, in the...
I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him. Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day. Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have the chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live their life however they want, doing whatever makes them happy. My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there. It was from the winery or something.
Dawn Winery! Their dandelion wine is super famous.
Yes, that's the one! I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all night about how good it tasted. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And to find a lost family member, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. If you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle, even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way. Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting a little longer? Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though we don't want to raise any suspicion.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super sturdy, right?
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed. Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuman timber. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous.
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakajiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenryou Commission?
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them, and whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true. This one...
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried about then. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends, but eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Inazuma. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah, No matter how close you and your friends are, there's always gonna be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fire... To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see... But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out, he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat. My prospects don't look great.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryou Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here.
I'm sorry. I'll make
I didn't mean it like, but if the Tenryou...
Okay, but...
Why did you wanna...
I didn't use... Once I started, so...
What a pity.
Talk to us about it.
If only there was no Sak... Anyway, the Tenryou Commission. Oh, that's right, that's it. Oh, don't worry. All right. Okay, let's go. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those pots? Pots? No, never mind.
Ahem. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just time.
Well, perhaps this is karma.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, are these two your...
Yes, they're child...
Indeed, these are unprecedented.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, dear. I wonder if...
Of course you...
It used to... I wanted to...
No worries.
No. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
It's fine.
It's no trouble, really. We don't mind helping.
Oh, you're such good kids. As for mine, he's all grown up now. Hasn't found anyone yet. If you're quite sure it's no...
Sure. The old folks are... Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru! How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual.
All thanks to the support, we sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is, they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help.
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe? But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff, and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship, but still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that, as would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome here.
Thank you! Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryushi.
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over, that...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever... To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered my firework. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and saw her eyes twinkling in the light of the fireworks. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it.
50 years. But 50 years of being together?
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary!
Oh no, it's quite all right. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days.
Ah, what a great...
Enough about us, though.
Yeah,
Saku...
Huh?
He was our boy. But one day...
Sakujiro seemed to feel... But our
I see.
Keisuke said eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryou Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. But since...
What a straight... I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said, because of past mistakes and wasn't willing. Now I finally understand why.
Two best buddies in childhood.
Well, no, we can find some other way.
Yes.
I think after all the...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Yoimiya, something...
Huh? Pops, are you all...
I told them but they didn't. Luckily...
Oh, this is bad. Pops. Oh, the Tenryo Commission will Good point. The Commission would...
I wish I'd...
As it happened, I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them. I think their leader's name...
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still... We can't let that happen. It's Mochizaka and his friends. Let's ask them.
Hi, Yoimiya. Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
Aren't you gonna play with us, Yoimiya?
I'm sorry, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time.
Yeah!
Also, I wanted to ask...
Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing...
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big... Be good kids and...
We will.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryo Commission over there! It must be... nuisance! Well, you've only got yourself to blame! Fire hazard!
I must withdraw.
That didn't count!
I must withdraw. I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryou Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Huh. Look at that. The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Saku. You should have known that you...
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to...
But your return...
Whatever you...
You will return with me. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have anything else?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not...
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. There is never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say. And you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I will. Keisuke, you seem to like... If I win, and the same goes for... If you don't say anything...
And if you...
Then I'll admit to...
Yoimiya?
I accept. Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Time for a light show!
I must I must withdraw.
The fuse is lit!
A miscalculation!
Offensive retreat!
I must withdraw.
Fire hazard!
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men. Stand down. What? I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down. Yes, sir. Sorry. Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then, your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that... I felt lost. It wasn't that I'd changed my mind, I saw the freedom of Mondstadt. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was...
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryou Commission. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing? The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. I won't. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time. I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me?
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Ah, I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I? I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
Yoimiya! The way you took command of that whole situation was amazing!
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Huh? Oh. Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yumiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yumiya?
Shh.
Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon!
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships, I believe that as time goes... So, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you...
You know, Yumiya, you seem to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were...
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky. It feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, but for Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakujiro... Oh yeah, right, but...
As for me, to be honest, even though I thought...
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear. And also, consider if we didn't exist, you know? But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
One day, I will show you all into that.
I think I'll stay. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige. Matsuzaka and the... Also, I want... And over the... That includes you and... I think I'll stay. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily... For you guys, I'll do it for free. I did kind of force it on you after all. Not to mention that I dragged you along with me and gave you all sorts of trouble along the way. I'd feel bad if I charged you anymore, It's fine. Also, it'd be nice to meet her.
Coming to be. Take this. Thunderclap.
Boom boom!
You know a thing
Your
or two.
arraignment!
You like ancient power. Here. You know a thing or two. Burst forth.
Motion to compare.
Coming to be.
Incinerate!
Move. Here. Barry. Find
Yeah.
height.
Yeah! Boom boom!
You know a thing or two. Need to move.
Judgment!
Barry. Burst forth!
Incinerate! Motion to compel. Live. Keep within the law.
Come at the bee!
Motion to compel. Boom boom.
Burst forth!
Another test subject.
Motion to compel.
You're open.
Should replace my hammer.
Incinerate.
That tingle? Another test subject. Test subject.
Burst forth.
Motion to compel.
Should replace my hammer.
Before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
Incinerate!
Motion to compel.
Come into being.
You can't run!
Here!
Objection!
This will do! I'm ready! Burst forth!
This isn't over!
Motion to compel!
Fall before me! You will! Yes.
Incinerate! Boom boom! Motion to compel! Incinerate! Motion to compel! Boom boom!
keep within the law.
Here!
Yeah!
Judgment!
I see how it is.
You can't run!
Come into being!
Judgment!
Live! Still within my threshold. Burst forth!
Yeah!
Come into being! Yeah. Burst forth!
Judgment! Yeah!
Come into being! Lightning flash!
Yo, what up guys? What up? Jumpa lagi kita. Itu tu. Tak dengar suara aku? Okay. Aku setting buat tutup suara. Malah nak pakai mic. Itulah pasal. Malah pakai mic tapi kau dengar suara aku sekarang Dengar tak? Kalau tak dengar aku nak kena setting balik Harap korang dengar Dengar? Dengar. Okay. Malam tunggu kat live. Malam busy mat. Tak busy sangat pun, nak rest. Penat tu, tak rest lah. Aku hari lah aku tak rest. Ambil masa sikit lah. Tak rest sikit. Dia tak mati lagi lah. Ni pasal yang tak akhir. Ingat dia seorang boleh dash. Aku boleh tak? Susah. Tak kena pula. Sini lah kalau berani. Ui. Makanan terakhir. Baik. Macam mana subscriber? Weh, naik banyak tu. Kau tolong. Naik 10 gila apa? Terkejut tu. Semalam aku fikir nak live malam. Tapi tu lah. Dah aku penat. Aku rest je lah. Naik 10 sebab hari tu 135. Rasa? Nice tu. Tu lah kau tolong dengan kawan-kawan kau. Sumpah aku kata nice gila tu. Aku terkejut masalah. Rezeki tu lah. Alhamdulillah. Sekarang ni aku tak tahu nak buat chapter apa. Sebab story ayaka lah. Oh yang ni dia buat ke nak wish Aku rasa sempat je kot. Dah boleh wish. Macam dah boleh sikit lagi. Tak apa. Kita buat commission dulu Kita buat commission dulu. Saat ni dapat nampak dapat banyak Kita nak lagi sikit je. Boleh lah commission jap. Aku nak dapatkan duit. Lepas tu kita wish. Kita tengok dapat hero baru ke tak. Aku harap dapat hero baru. Aku nak ayaka. Dia kuasa AS. Aku dah try lah semalam. Kalau kau masuk live awal lah. Tapi kalau kau nak tengok gak, kau boleh tengok live semalam punya semalam. Itu lah. Dia punya kuasa dia, fighting style dia nice. Sumpah nice. Kau macam ni? Sihat deh? Dah makan lah? Petang pukul 2 kan? Find a Sakura who use the commission. I see. I accept your commission. Alhamdulillah sihat. Dah makan lagi. Weh, tak lapar. Aku jadi kau makan dah weh kalau ni yang lapar. Layan live dulu baru makan. Weh, apa kata makan sambil layan live? Dua-dua bergerak sekali. Jimat masa. Mana tu nanti kau busy nak buat kerja apa kan? Layan live sambil makan tu satu nikmat mat. Di ibarat kau makan kacang kan. Makan kacang sambil tengok bola. Pun nikmat ke tau. Tak pun kuaci ke mana-mana lah. Sudah kena lawan lah. Aku nyawa dah sikit. Sudah. Sekejap. Apa ni? Tak adalah lagi pun tak lapar. Mat. Nyawa tak ada, Mat. Wesh. Tapi dia easy lah. Jangan pakai ni lah, dia jauh kan. Betul. banyak kali je tak apa. Bestnya ada yen fee baru dapat semalam. Wih, tapi nyawa dia pun dah tak ada.
Burst core.
Kondisi ninjutsu. Wah, belakang lah. Teruk gaib. Are you okay? Sorry, I didn't control my strength back then. I have learned much. That's alright, I just need to catch my breath. But you're indeed powerful that I would have believed it even had you claimed to have defeated a giant dragon. Devalin. Dia mesti cakap pasal Devalin tau. Aku punya live ni sampai pukul 3 tau. Nasib kau masuk tu. Kau tak GG je. Sihat ke? Alhamdulillah sihat. Sekejap aku nak tutup quest ni. Cuma aku suruh tak ada sikit lah. Haus tu. Tak minum lagi. Aku macam nak pergi minum tak tahu lah. Tak tahu lagi nak minum ke tak. Reload. Tak check. Kita tukar live chat. Ayah, kan settle tu. Sekarang menalah tu kat mana? Mak Datin jauh mat. Alah checkpoint dia aku tak banyak letak. GG. Sekejap. Macam mana? Kita ambil checkpoint satu-satu lah. Boleh dapat juga primo gem. Alang-alang tambah nyawa sekali kat sini. Kat sini. Sini. Sekejap ya. Aku pergi minum air sekejap. Weh, kehausan. Pergi je lah minum. Baru lepas habis minum. Aku senang sikit tu. Sekejap masa. Sekejap bang. Tak payah terkejar-kejar. Relax sudah. Dia kat mana? Langit tu. Oh lah, ni lah barrier dia tutup. Lupa pula. Aduh. Weh. Nani. Selamat man. Okay, dia kat atas. Asal tak boleh tolak ni. Controller masalah pula. Sorry lah guys, nampak screen kecil kan. Aku nak baca komen korang ni mudah sikit tu. Sebenarnya macam ni lah cara aku nak baca komen. Tak payah buka PC. Tapi PC ni senang. Aku nak check apa-apa statistik yang aku perlu buat ataupun aku perlu elak daripada komen-komen yang tak sepatutnya berada di YouTube. Macam tu. Tambah stamina ya. Stamina dah habis. So aku dapat baca 2 komen sekarang. Okay, dua platform untuk baca komen lah. Teleport weapon settle. Apa kan? Benda apa? Pelik-pelik macam Canon pun ada. Dia bagi kat sini. Tapi untuk apa? Ada benda ni sepatutnya. Kristal tu apa benda? Tak apa lah. Buat komisen je lah aku rasa. Komisen. Jangan cakap dalam barrier lah. Macam mana aku nak lepas masuk kan? Tak ada kan? Selamat lah kot. Kita navigate teleport ni pula. Senang sekali jalan. Sebab dia pun nak kena pusing lah. Aku tak boleh lalu straight. Sebab dia ada barrier dia. Benda yang besar tu. Canon lah. Canon macam tadi je. Percaya lah. Sebab tu orang Canon ni tu apa shoot. Sana tu apa benda? Sekejap. Kalau aku hala ke sini, bukan ni luar map dah. Mesti update. Ya doh. Dah ada pulau kecil ni. Benda tu kat sini. Kat hujung. Yang hujung gila kan. Kau tengok map dia sana. Open world gila-gila mat. Tengok ni leeway apa? Dragon Spine. Ni Mondstadt. Yang kecil Mondstadt. Jauh macam ni kan. Walau tak dia. Jauh tu. Maka keluarlah Pulau Terapung. Tornado dia pun gerak tu sebenarnya. Style tu. Wih. Shoot. Okay, GG. Yang ni GG. Okay. Memang gerak memang tak lepas lah mat. Mati lemas tu. Okay. Okay. Dia sebenarnya masih bergerak ni. Aku kena tunggu kat. Aduh. Berapa minit 6, 12. Satu ni. 11, 6, 18. 3 minit kau kena tunggu. Aku tunggu timer je lah ya. Timer dah 5 minit nanti baru aku gerak. Aduh. Aku off mic dulu. Okey, sudah balik daripada AFK. Afika. 8 emergency kak 8 Mak, aku ingat tak sempat depan ni ke. Tak apa nak. Okey. Siapa yang dia nak? Lalu benda lain lah. Crystal Nero. Mana lah. Weh, jangan lah. Jangan mati. Janganlah. Apa masalah kereta aku ni? Alah, tak ada adab betul lah controller ni. Dia dandan lah nak buat rosak dia ni. Tak beradab. Kapal. Cepatlah. Dah nak mati semua. Kepala otak dah. Destroy Helice Tower. Kepala dia. Mana lepas tu. Ya Allah, aku dah tekan booster. Kau tengok aku dah tolak tau controller aku ni. Apa masalah Masalah controller ni analog dia belah kiri ni dia buat hal lah. Tak. Benda tu kat dalam mana? Kat dalam. Serius lah. Nani? Bila masa mat kau ada pistol mat. Tembal pula nyawa diorang. Dan lalu lah. Cepat. Gerak weh, gerak. Takutnya bahaya ni. Sekejap, aku dah ada berapa yang bola. Sebelum kita tambah nyawa dia. Every 5 second, jenis 30 second. Aku nak cek bola setan. Mana lah. Lagi 3. 2 lagi 2. So ni 1. Lepas tu cek yang kedua. Apa dalam ada jalan dah. Betul lah, mana aku nak masuk. Game ni pun kadang-kadang sakit hati mat. Bodoh lah game ni. Asal lah. Naik. Aku tak tahu tu jalan lain tak. Ni macam boleh mat, ikut kan. Dia dah buat halir lah. Ikut lah. Jom. Ke jalan masuk sini. Jalan masuk. Ini jalan mati. Aku dah kata lah. Kita tunggu stamina kita penuh tu. Ini kadang-kadang menguji kesabaran lah. Aku tak nampak atas. Aduh. Panjatlah. Pula dia sangkut pula. Jangan macam ni, Mat. Gua tak ada duit nak beli controller baru, Mat. Buat hal betul lah. Ai, kepala otak lah. Sakit bodoh. Benda tu pun tanah, Mat. Celah mana. Macam naik ni sia-sia kat lah. Janganlah buat hal controller, oi. Kepala otak. Mana lepas? Di dalam beria. Weh, janganlah. Jangan kata yang mengatakan lagi dikatakan. Macam tak lepas. Macam tak lepas. Tolong tengku. Tolonglah. Memang tak lepas. Memang tak lepas. Tolonglah dah siap. Aku rasa tadi panjat 5 minit ke. Alhamdulillah. Hei, ya Allah. Dan habis. Okey, ambil checkpoint. Lagi satu depan tu. Ambil story, settle. Ciao. Das, ciao. Das, ciao. Okey, atas ni tinggi sangat. Okey, macam boleh berdiri tu. Kalau boleh berdiri, kita boleh stop sikit. Kau ni kambing betul. Benda boleh berdiri, Mat. Kenapa kau? Kau kenapa? Dia ni dah membazirkan energi aku. Kau nampak dia panjat apa? Dia panjat halimunan. Aku tahu benda Allah ni magic, Mat. Kumpul lah. Pasal-pasal kalau jatuh tak sempat buat apa, mati. Pecing. Baik. Aduh. Macam ada, macam tak ada jalan. Game ni kadang-kadang. Hei, menyerap. Tengok, jalan yang elok semua di blok. Kau harap lepas lah. Weh, mana? Terbaik lah. Sekejap. Macam mana aku nak naik? Lalu mana? Mana lepas? Sudah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kau sliding ke peluh otak lah nak bazir energi aku. Penat naik kot. Dah. Jangan sliding lah masalah hidup. Sini boleh je. Sampai situ sliding. Peluh otak dia. Jangan buat masalah. Jangan buat masalah, boleh tak? Weh, kepala otak kau sliding. Aku dah tekan. Bodohnya game ni. Alah, hai, aku dah tekan lah tak function. Masalah hidup tu game ni. Sumpah tu. Sakit hati ni. Kalau aku starting di bawah, mana lepas tu energy. Aku nak kena. Tolonglah. Tambah. Tambah je. Aku rasa boleh naik depan ni. Terbang. Kau buat tahi kau. Geram betul aku. Bro. Buat perangai kau nak sliding aku sliding lagi kau. Baru aku menggeleset ke tiang tu. sangat ni. Benak semacam game ni. Geram betul aku. Kenapa kan dia buat gunung macam tu? Aduh, susah aku kan. Kampret apa pula? Kau nak aku buat apa? Woi, bagilah aku buka. And then dah kan? Aduh, kat sini. Maria. Boleh. Sikit. Alhamdulillah, lepas kau sesaat je pun. So, kena buat gak lah benda bulat tu ya. Kenapa lagi ni? Kristal kat mana? Sudah. Atas langit ke? Tak ada kan? Aku perasan panjat tadi mana ada kelibat dia? Oh, gunung ah. Sakai. Sakai. Dalam ni ya? Dalam ni kau tak boleh masuk ke? Barrier kan? Memang Faham game ni. Kristal tu tak ada kat atas. Aku confirm lah kat bawah. Susah sangat, slow je nak turun. Suka bahal lah controller ni. Geram betul lah. Bawah ni kan. Aku harap lah. Harapan menjadi layu. Harapan tak jadi layu. Jangan. Malas nak lawan mamat tu. Nanti-nantilah. Bang, tumpang lalu bang. Tadi seorang tiba-tiba buat member je. Wah. Kau hajar nampak? Tadi seorang-seorang ni bawa member je. Setakat engkau ni aku boleh je lawan nyawa member aku yang tak cukup masalah ni. Kat mana? Belakang. Sekejap. Aku tak tahu lah nak buat apa. Destroy Villager Tower kan? Cakap tower dia dah split.
My calculations. Here.
Motion to compel.
Ush, selamat. Elak. Kita ada shooter depan ni. Jangan kacau lah.
Take this.
Bal hutak. Wih, bal hutak. Mati je apa? Mana? Sini. Tu tak ada ini ke? Aduh, otak dia lah. Checkpoint, yes. Bintang, kat atas. Kantoi. Kantoi. Boleh ke panjat? Tak tahu lah. Dia. Kenapa dia tak nak benak. Dia benak semacam. Tolonglah. Naik. Apa kepala kotak orang tak nak naik. Lah, dia jebon pula atas kepala. Kepala kotak. Panjat sikit lah. Relax dulu. Ambil stamina. Aku pun nak minum air. Asyik buat air botol lah. Air anggur. Macam mana? Mana lepas? Di belah kiri. Kepala otak pun nak main sangkut-sangkut. Alah bodohnya. Aku tahu dah aku lepas. Tapi aku makan energi ke tak makan tadi tu? Tak makan. Selamat. First try. Selamat. Ni boleh panjat terus ke? Macam tak? Macam boleh. Macam tak boleh. Okay. Patutnya jadi aku panjat, aku ambil stamina. Tapi sebab tak tahu pula boleh naik. Takkan nak AFK sini 5 minit lagi, Mat. Aduh, macam mana tak begitu. Turun, ambil energi dulu. Tak pun kita naik di hujung sana. Di hujung sana ada jalan. Kalau game ni bodoh ke tak tahu lah. Macam ada lah. Macam. Kepala. Kau sangkut belah mana cekodok? Sini, serius lah. Nampak macam boleh. Serius tu. Ambillah stamina kau kat sini. Tengkorak kau licin. Boleh je padahal kau sliding. Kampret. Kau betul. Syamil Azim. Oi, teruk oi. Kenal tidak? Malko. Hai. Lagilah. Yang mana ni? Tak kenal lah. Siapa? Ya Allah, aku dah distract tu. Hilang fokus aku. Tu. Kat mana benda tu? Atas aku ke bawah? Bawah macam tak ada. Aku buat tanah. Sudah tutup dah PC. Lalu-lalu penat naik. Aku dah kata lah penat naik pada bawah. Lampu baju di masalah dan dalam keluar. Selama seketika keluar. No stress. Sama-sama kita fly. Nombor aku mal. Dia kata dia ada kerja ya. Itu yang dia dah tak ada tu. Tak tahu bila dia masuk balik. Kau WhatsApp je lah dia kalau ada nombor dia. Dia kata dia ada kerja. Tak tahu. Busy tu. By the way, Syamil, thank you for joining. Wih, sakitnya. Kena tambah dengan peti. Wih, gini. Bahaya, Mat. Bahaya. Ya Allah. Sekejap aku nak buka PC ya. Sebab aku mudah nak baca komen di PC sebenarnya ni. Padu now. Ada. Lah, dalam ni tak lepas. Aku tak tahu macam mana dalam masuk dia. Kena buat story ke? Sini? Mana? Atas? Atas tak mungkin lah. Oh, patutlah. Beres. Okay. Bawah lagi lah, pelik. Aku rasa dia kena lalu dalam. Aduh, ya kena sondol. Kau hajar gini je. Wesh. Ai jauh kot. Kau hajar punya pokok sambal peti kat aku Biadab betul. Aduh.